This is Noob. Noob lives in his house. His house is in a game. And this game is in Roblox. Roblox is an internet game distribution platform made for socializing, gaming, and getting perved on by adults. But Noob? Noob is enjoying himself. His life is simple, predictable. He likes to play nostalgic Hangout Game. Here he is in his element. Look at him. Nothing wrong, nothing strange. Just an ordinary moment. Right? Just how ordinary can life be if all that surrounds us is distaste, disorder, discomfort? This isn't just a Hangout Game, is it? Yeah, this is my face. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I'm a bit late to that. I've been kind of moving out. I've been kind of doing a bunch of f***ing jumping from things. What I want to talk to you about is this cool game, a nostalgic hangout game. Yes, this is ChatGPT. It's telling me the homework answers. Last year I wanted to do a video on the nostalgic hangout trilogy that I quickly scrapped from just how long it was. Nothing to do with laziness, it's just got everything to do with laziness. Who do you take me for? Someone who makes content? And I must say, as amateur as the first 3 games are, the story is quite enjoyable, fairly consistent, and for the record, the dialogue is amazing. Yeah. So you can imagine the pleasant surprise I felt when I saw that there was a Redux being made of the first nostalgic hangout. So before I jump into that, let's do a quick recap. As far as the game tells you from the first episode in, you're a noob character, which changes in episode 2 and later in this same episode, but that doesn't matter because you're canonically the player. The postman comes to check up on you, despite doing f*** all to do so. Bold for someone allegedly being my friend since 2010. He disappears, Matt approaches. You wake up, a stage light falls from the sky. Seems familiar? Approaching it applies a mysterious filter before restarting the day. Everything's normal except for a big black man, being mature, standing in your window. Oh! Fast forward, TV's the camera. Seem familiar? You go schizo, the postman shows up, the postman goes away. Nighttime, radio playing noises. Who could it be? This guy apparently, he's somewhat important. The day restarts and everything exactly how you left it, as opposed to the other times where everything was reset. Postman calls for a server to reset. Oh shit! People are dead. Rift from Fortnite, Vortex from Spider-Verse, the Roblox in-between society. Or the RIS for short. You go down a really strangely made elevator that realistically could have just been a fire escape to an even more strangely made containment area, of which we rid of the guard brutally. Let me make this clear. Canonically, we are not a good person. We suck. I mean, even in this point in the game, we're releasing a metaversal threat called Smile. Now, it's kind of on the RIS here because they're keeping a metaversal threat behind a singular ventilated door. Cue a very long monologue of how this guy was apparently everywhere in Roblox history, even going as far as putting the red circle and arrow. He apparently has a vendetta against modern Roblox. I'd have no idea why anyone would have any vendetta against anything with modern Roblox. It's absolutely baffling. And we get transported to Crossroads by Roblox, which isn't the end because there's 3 more parts. I'll make it quick. You're in Crossroads, there's a horror section that I'll make no sense of. After a long time exploring, there's a VHS tape waiting for you, which is the most Mandela catalog coded shit I've ever seen. Apparently, instead of just attacking Roblox, Smile attacks children in the real world. Fitting. After being transported to FNAF 4, we get another JPEG jump scare, then brought back to Crossroads. There's another radio and... Get up! Get off it! There's a crack in the wall. And we're back in the RIS. This time, there's a little more atmosphere. We can overhear some conversation about Seeker. Yes, Seeker self-inserted himself, but believe me, it's kinda good. His profile is apparently coded on top of the ban lanes, which allows the code to be corrupted by whoever the f deems fit, I guess. This masked guy called Lizus tells us everything. Back to the Crossroads. Roblox YouTubers. What the f is that? Chase sequence. Lore drop. Lizus is a good guy. No! Chase sequence that's a little longer than the last. Reaching RAS headquarters brings you to the ultimate decision, which is either delete the bacon hairs to get rid of Nolly, or join the evil people that are doing all this evil. Yeah, who would have fucking guessed? Rip bacon hair, you will be missed. I love you, bro. We have cinematic bars now. They're here to stay. Underground War is one hell of a game. I sure do hope it's not hard. God damn it. We get caught by the IRS and get brought to a holding cell of some sort. This blonde talks to us. Not only does she let out some random player, but she bunks them next to literal YouTubers. What are you doing, Albert? The meeting room brings us face to face with Seeker, and despite the fact that the most important person in this matter is sitting right across from you, you're tasked with deployment. Yeah, man, unfortunately the draft gets to everyone. All good things come to rest. And the reason I say that is because we're paired with an E-couple in our tactical deployment team. At this point, I'm selling the whole mission out of pettiness. Loaded onto a plane that we get to jump from. Think fast, knuckle. You're in a school. Nothing bad ever happens in here. Cutscene. After escaping that fucked up mess, you're released onto the streets. You're given an objective you must find your way to. And honestly, I don't mind the non-linear style of getting to your objective. Anyways, the Stalker is here. Remember the game? The Stalker? Great game. E-Data saves us. Boss fight. Tech it. Cook it. Save the E-Data's husband. Just kidding. She's alright. See, I don't actually know what's happening. I think he's doing something. No. Oh, what the fuck? Welcome back, 1X. Builder, man! Chase sequence. Isn't this a Friday Night Funkin' thing? Mad Pat! So yeah, we open a book and 1X gets captured and all is well. Welcome back, John Doe. And then it just ends. That's the entire recap. Nice, now we can get onto the actual game. And we're here! Not only have the graphics been improved, but the postman himself has a new swagger to him. And, get this, his car moves now. About fucking time he loses that magician act of his. And with a quality improvement, it also comes with cutscenes. Real-time ones! And this time, the postman actually gives more to be our friend. I'd believe this guy and trust this guy forever. The next day gives us more to take in, like how the postman actually delivers parcels at... Hey, get that... That's smart! Cool thing as well, they added a TV this time round. Shout out to Sage, who voices the hostess on the TV. And like any self-respecting, hard-working man in the entire world, we fall asleep on the couch. Now we can finally What the fuck? Yeah, a tiny bit more quality than the last one. The postman returns, and around this point in the game is where you expect things to repeat themselves like in the first game where things are reset. And you'd be right for the first part until, of course, the later TV segment. The addition of hostess provides so much more tension and, in a sense, a touch of manipulation to the audience. The hostess talks about deja vu with the goal of trying to gaslight us. Ha! Doesn't work on me, Missy. I'm ignorant. Maybe this time I ought to get some good fucking sleep. Well, welcome to a friendly neighborhood in Roblox. You can't get anywhere. Whoa! Free gun! 10 out of 10 game. We're partying. We're saved. We're all saved. Oh, that's right. There was a narrative. This whole scene is just one big build-up to possibly my most favorite character reveal ever. Say hello to Smile. I think I shat my pants. The day resets again, and I'm sure you know the process already. The postman forgets it.
Are you okay?
The postman cares? So yeah, the postman decides to stay with us. This guy is actually a big turnaround from what he was previously. As long as nothing bad comes of this, I don't...
Postman?
What the? What?
I know, it's every time I say something bad. The Amazing Digital Circus? Hey, get your hands off him! He's an innocent man! Leave him alone! I don't... We can fix this! I don't...
What was that? Something is wrong. No, something is really wrong.
What gave you that impression? The more bullshit is happening! Yay! Hopefully I don't get shut down again. That sucks. Okay, guess what happens next? Yes! We respawn! Everything's reset! It's gotta get better from here. At least there's no writings on the wall and evil monologue. Is anyone surprised? I've done this bit at least a dozen times so far in this video alone.
No eyes to see, no mouth to speak. Yet still, I find the minds I seek. You hear my words, you can't undo. What's bound in me is bound in you. Wake up!
Bars. He's gonna look in and he's gonna think that I did this. No, surely not. Okay, maybe a little bit, but you have to give us benefit of the doubt here.
And you want my truck too? Are you crazy?
Yes, actually, I make crazy good content. If you want to see more, like and subscribe. Get your hands off me! This is Democracy Manifest!
Hey, welcome home. I'm your postman.
Man, shut the fuck up.
But nothing bad ever happens anyways in a cheap retro hangout.
No, he's not lying.
Won't bother you long, friend. I'll be back with a post by night. Take care, bud.
What's going on?
Player? So, that's how it's gonna... Oh, give me a break. Just stop. Just stop. Listen. I'm saving you. I'm giving this to you. I was programmed for you. I gave you all of this, player. You are lucky to have this.
What?
You get to leave here whenever you want. From this dead game, by the way, anytime you want. But me, I'm stuck here, and I hate every second of it. But it's all I have. And you will not take this from me. Huh? Oh! Get off of me!
Wait. I'm sorry, but I can't let you. So we committed just a little bit of Grand Theft Auto on the postman's truck. And for the first time in the Redux series, we get a look at the RIS agents. Thankfully, they aren't qualified enough to stop my insane driving skill. So I may have misspoken. And now for anyone who really has not played the Redux yet, this is huge spoilers, but this bit has actually made me cry multiple times. No! I'm sorry.
I will not let you bring me down with you.
No! What? Oh, that's what's supposed to happen. Yeah, the last time I did this, my emotion was broken. I touched the water fountain of internet disconnection. It sucked. Worst game of the year. And so, the final part of the game begins. And by far, it's the best part of the game. I could play it for hours. And you know what? I nearly did. The original recording of this video is just about as long as the original trilogy took from start to finish. First game to the third game, it took me the exact amount of time to finish the first game. I explored for ages. It was so detail filled. It was amazing. In fact, I ran into so much lore the first run, I had to come back and read it all again because there was an actual hunt going on for a secret ending. There was so much story, and I would recommend anyone to play it. But back on track. You explore the RIS and you disabled the nerf machines, which apparently, I'm gonna put this out there in the wild. I'm gonna take a guess here, shot in the dark. I'm gonna assume the nerf machine nerfs smile, so you have to turn it off. It's just a wild guess. It's a wild. You steal a key card, and now we can make our way to smile. Another fun fact: this administrator character calls people clankers. It's funny. it's so funny. She said that. Anyway, so we use a really secret elevator that was really hard to find. We go down and we go into the hallway. Now, dare I say, this is quite the upgrade from the last containment area that we saw Smile in originally. Just a small improvement. Upon entering Smile's containment facility, we're greeted with atmosphere yet again. The environment is one of the most unique places I've ever seen in a Roblox game, giving me literal chills. Do you see him? Right there. Chills. And for the first time in the entire game, we're met face to face with Smile. We unlock each one of the locks that were keeping Smile contained. And as we flip the final switch, we release him. And the consequences of our actions dawn on us.
Formation.
Each member of Victor's squad lines up at the doors of the facility.
On target.
Formations. Not one of them would ever escape the darkness of night for eternity. And it's all our fault. Yeah, it's
What the
your
hell, man?
fault.
I'm just
You know
doing what
you
the
did.
narrative told me to
Yep,
do. The game
no, it's
literally.
all- I you the f. No, we're responsible for like 6 deaths and more to come, like countless more. The entire platform's like in trouble now because what? We were promised something? Nothing much really changed from the first game. We still suck. Wario is still here, by the way. I don't. He's been here for like the entire. I just forgot to turn off the overlay on OBS. After one more monologue from Smile, which I won't spoil, you should go play it yourself to witness, we're at the end. And what a game it is. Not to mention, some of my designs got into the finished game. I practically made the entire game. And as for the video, that's all folks. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you liked everything, leave a like and subscribe on your way out. Follow Seeker, everything is in the description, link-wise, miscellaneous, the game, everything's there. Make sure you come back for the next one. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
What the fuck? What is going on?
Do you know who ate all the junk?
I do. Dude, guys, step back. I've been on beating the shit out of Seeker. Oh! Ow. Yes, Paris. Paris, this is why you're the staff of the week, Paris. Seeker type 1 right now. He did it.